for everybody that they don't know me, I'm a healer that I've been doing this practice of body awakening for 20 years, thanks to an accident that I get paralyzed myself, and I start changing my posture by the years, and I'm here to share whatever you want to ask me. It will be nice to share for everybody to listen what is this tool, so it can give you more awareness of how to use your body in a daily basis life to attract more abundance, wellness, and healthiest life for everybody.
Thank you, Mario, and thanks for gracing us with your presence here in Singapore. Really appreciate you flying all the way from all over the world, and happy to have you here. So in a nutshell, for folks who are not understanding or not aware of body awakening, of energetic practices, of understanding, connecting with the body, how can you explain this in a layman's term for people to better understand what this tool or this method is?
I will explain them that is a beautiful tool to learn how to use your body in a proper, efficient, and energetical way everyday life, because every day we stand up, we sleep, we walk, and we sit. And those are the most important connections, how to use them to become a master of your own art of healing. Because you create your depression, you create your anxiety, your lower back pain, sciatica, heavy weight, inflammation, retention of liquids, headaches, migraines. Everything is created by ourselves, but they create for the bad posture. And then we put emotions on top of that bad posture. And that emotions, they get worse, the places of the body, the joints, that we get more intense in that kind of emotions that we are putting in every single year, every single 10 years, every single 20 years, and that's why we start having problems. So for me, I will put it like a magic tool to know how to use your body, because we don't know. I've been touching more than 25,000 bodies, and when I tell them sit on my hands, nobody, not even the masters of yoga, they sit right. Why? Because the body is not aligned. They can try to sit straight, but here is not straight. They can try to sit rigid, but something is going on here, and something is going on here, and something is going on here. So it's not a perfection. You just need to understand that this tool is very easy to use, and if you start practicing in everyday life, you will start changing your habits, your energy, and you will create more abundance in your life.
Fantastic. That sounds really amazing. And can you share, do people need a prior knowledge of any existing practice before they can learn body awakening?
Not at all. Nobody needs a private knowledge, because knowledge is a confusion. Intelligence, if you become more intelligent, you clear your own energy, because you became more in the mind. And the mind is only if you put it in organs, in muscles, in arms, in bones. The mind, if you weight all your heavy, maybe it's the 5% of all the weight of your whole body. So you just put in just your knowledge in only 5% of the full capacity you can do. So body awakening is for everybody to bring that 5% into 5,000%, 1,000%, 100%, an infinity percent of knowing how powerful the body can be, more than the thinking, more than the knowledge. Because people say, can I come because I don't know nothing, or I'm not a spiritual, or I'm not a yogi, or I'm not a massage, or I'm not a breath worker, I'm not. No, because that's what they've been teaching us, to have something to be able to do, like a dress code for a party.
Right.
If you come without shoes, or if you come with the sandals, if you come with a short, you are not allowed to enter. Why? I'm human. I'm gonna pay your service. Why I'm not allowed? So everyone is a human. Everybody has the same energy, and everybody can have the same potential as long as you believe that you are the source. So everybody can join this.
Beautiful. Thank you for that. That's very elaborate. Appreciate it. Another question for you. Why is it so important, especially during this time, for people to understand how to work with the body? What's that advice that you can tell people, and why is it important, especially this auspicious time? We have planetary alignments, we have, coming into the age of Aquarius and all of that.
Wow, there are so many benefits. For me, the most important benefit or quality of this is that you make believe that people that they came to pay you a service, they didn't just receive it, they give it, and they see their own power without going to any school, without going to any training, without going to any certification, without going to thousands of books, without going to any program, without listening any podcast, and they say, wow, I could heal that person. I could make them feel something, because when I felt it, they was feeling something. So the key of this is that in these times, people, they want to be awakened. But we come back to the second question. They want to be awakened, not just in the mind, because mind is knowledge, and knowledge confuses you, and knowledge and intelligence kills your energy. They want to be awakened by being touched. Yeah, by being touched. In the Bible, is a paragraph say, the kingdom of God is in your hands, but not to take things out of a person, or not just to say hello. It's in your hands because the universe is connected to the fingerprints, like in Kundalini Yoga. Satana, Satana. And if you put that 10 blueprints, not for jail, not for passport, not for identification, not for visa, and you put it in a person, once in your lifetime, for more than 10 seconds, because you just put it in your baby when he born. But after that, you don't even hug your mother every day. You don't even put yourself the fingertips in your body. You put it on top of your clothes, and you don't stay there with the touch. So the touch is the most efficient and the most powerful and fast way to impact body that it needs help. And we all need help. That's why I'm doing this every day, because every time that I pass, since my 28 years that I start touching the bodies, and they bless me with that energy, I become better and better, but I'm still full of shit. I'm still full of darkness. That's why I'm in this path, because if I don't touch, I don't feel that I'm healing also myself, because the touch is the only way to connect the matrix. If people touch each other for the way of getting better or healing or rising, they will feel the whole collective. They will feel a change, because they say, wow, I went to have a beer with my friend, but this time we was having a beer, and everybody with one hand was pressing another hand, another arm of the guy, and thanks to that pressing, instead of having 10 beers that day, we just have 2, and I feel amazing the fucking next week, because I didn't have the 10 beers that I was having. I went to the casino and I was gambling, but I was somebody touching and giving me massage in the casino, and I win for the first time 10 times more than I used to win, because the energy is connecting, the emotions are rising, the traumas are unstocking. So that is what I can answer to that question. The touch is very important, but the touch for saving. We are savers. We came to save. The other, that is me. The neighbor, that is me. The divine stranger, that is me. My family, that is me. My kids, that is me. The hater, that is me. The one who humiliates me, that is me. The sick one, that is me. The drug addict, that is me. So when you are not choosing, oh, I'm just gonna touch, or I'm just gonna be friend of these people because they are polite and they are clean and they use nice perfume. When you touch everybody, God or the Creator or the Father or the universe, whatever you believe, He bless the entire community. No, He don't bless you to be, oh, I'm the one. No, fuck the ego. And at the same time, love the ego. Because ego, when you use it to be connected with that source, everybody is amazing, happy, and amazing, resonating with that quantic field of energy that we are, because we are vessels of energy imprinted in a body, in a structure, and that is very
makes us realize that we're not separate, that we're all one entity, isn't it?
Yeah. Why make you believe? I'm gonna ask you one question. Why make you believe you cannot do what I do in my videos? It's just your belief system.
Yep.
And what the mind has.
Yep.
Values, patterns, rules,
Programs.
yes. So then when you try and you see that person, wow, I don't have pain. Oh, now I have this. No, I reduce my pain here. No, I'm not depressed. Now I go out. Now I have energy. Now you say, wow, that's me. No, don't go to that's me. That's me and we. That's us. That's us. The person that allow me to touch it, me and the universe. So that's the alchemy. That's the Holy Spirit. That's the triangle. So when you go into that, you say, okay, I'm gonna do it with 2 people. Now I'm gonna do it with 3. Now with 100. Now with 1,000. Now every day. So that it will become your life. Because when you go to a restaurant, instead of paying the bill, you pay the bill and hug the person or touch the person in a way of sense to transmitting a feeling of gratitude or healing. And that person will say, wow, in the 20 years that I've been cleaning the restaurant, nobody touched my arm as you touched my arm, and it feels the most amazing blessing in 20 years. Thank you so much. But until you don't do it, you won't know it. Until you won't do it, you won't feel it. Because you are like a robot, pay, go. And if, as much as you say thank you, what is the mind? That's why people, they don't want any technique that it has to be with words anymore. Because I've been seeing it for the last 2 years. It's been dropping. Just talking, and people just listening. Again, another listening. Oh, now blind your eyes. Now close your ears. Now do this. Now do that. No, make me do something. Make me Superman. Make me fucking Hulk. Make me God. Make me believe I can do what you do. Show me that I have the same power as you. That is the key. And the only way, at least that I've been seeing for the last 20 years, what is the key is when you don't use your mouth and you are completely silenced as Buddha. But you touch, you hug, you heal. The most powerful people that you know from the histories of ancient times, read about it and you will see that everybody that was hugging, touching the feet, touching the head, touching the hands, they was connected, you and me, with the body, not in a sexual way, beyond sexual. They use the sexual energy to purify, to be enlightened, to touch with this universal love, non-conditional. Why we call it unconditional? Why we have to fucking condition since the beginning? Or why we call it endless? Or you fall in love? Why we don't rise in love? Instead of falling in love, we've been falling 20 times in love. I don't want to fall in love. I want to rise. So it's just changing the perception to accept the whole, the oneness, the alchemy, the real alchemy. The real alchemy is in you first. That is understood. It has to happen in you. Because if it doesn't happen in you and you're just trying to say, oh, feminine and masculine, and yes, I'm together. Oh yeah, I'm spiritual. Oh yeah, I dress good. Oh yeah, I do cacao ceremony. Oh, I do rapé. Oh, I do this. Oh, I dance. I do this. No, it doesn't matter how many things you try. If you don't feel it and integrate it, you cannot transmit it. And you cannot transmute it. That is different, transmit and transmute. And when you transmute, is that you make the other person feel the same thing that you are feeling in less time that took you 20, 30, 10, 1 year of integrating. You are making the feel that person in 1 hour. And you say, thank you. I find the answer. I really find the answer. I want more. And that is infinite. That is eternal. It's not endless. It's not addicted. It's not obsession. Because why you are trying to finish something? Why? Because you always finding a beginning, finding a start. So you have to find the end. Don't use the beginning. Erase the beginning or the start point and just continue. Make yourself better version every single day. Why? Oh yes, I already, yeah. Now I know how to play the guns. I play it the same as my master. And you stop and you stay there for 10 years. No, now I do yoga and I put my head inside of my legs and I touch my genitals with my nose. And then what? You stop for another 10 years. No, you keep rising. But the only way you keep rising is not you, with others, that is you. You keep rising, making that person's make better than you and go higher than you. So everybody heals. Everybody is a light, is a force, is an entity, is a vessel, and nobody have. You are my student. You are my intermediate student. You are a student more trustful. You are a teacher. You are a coach, not yet master. I'm your guru. I'm your God. Who in the hell make us that, believe in that, and make us separate from all the cultures in the world? And that's the whole thing. Touch for me is the essence, because the first thing that you receive like a human when you're born is the hands of your mother. Even if she's dead, when you're born, you feel the body of your mother, because you put the baby on top of the dead mother, and you put the hands of the mother in that baby. So why in the hell people don't like to be touched? Because they don't want to see the real power, and they don't want to end this Hollywood movie or this Netflix series that they have, and they don't want to empower the real power we all have inside.
It's beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Would you like to invite everyone to your workshop? Last call, final call for everybody who feel called and guided to learn.
I think it's all said, and they just want to come and experience who we really are and what is the divine power. We could never be bored from it, and it's for free. It's inside of our body, cells, atoms, systems, senses.
Thank you, Mario. Appreciate it.